a new exciting show, a show that deals with mothers and daughters. The name of the show is Ask Dr. Bessie. Dr. Bessie carries a mother and her daughter back in time. She's able to help them go back and find out what happened in the mother and daughter relationship. And once they discover what happened, then she's able to help them put together techniques that will help them to maintain this new relationship for years to come. There's no need to have a broken mother and daughter relationship once you've gone through the process. Now, how does she do that? She works with the mother and daughter. She helps them by helping them understand and becoming aware of the intra-conversation. That's right, I said the intra-conversation. That's that ongoing conversation in their head. Once they understand how that conversation works, then there's a new awareness, a new consciousness that they're dealing with. When you're going back in time, it brings up hidden secrets, things that you thought you'd forgotten about, things that you thought that just was going to be something that you carried to your grave, but you discovered that that's the main thing that is keeping you from having that loving, trusting, honest relationship with your mother or your daughter. So what I want to share with you today is that I'm going to introduce you to about 4 or 5 different mother and daughter situations. I just want you to understand what we do and how we do it. It's the reality of the intra-conversation that we deal with. I'll tell you about one young lady. She was molested at age 6, but she was afraid to tell her mother, and she was afraid to tell her father, because she knew her father would actually kill the person, because that particular person was very close to the family. She didn't tell her mother because she really didn't like her mother. So she had no connections with her mother. I want you to just turn to your mother and tell her, because when we talked, you said you had hidden secrets that you haven't told your mother, that you just want to get out. You want her to know. She wants to clear this up so the two of you can get on communicating, being able to talk. There should be no hidden secrets when we finish the day. All right? No hidden secrets.
Well, I have a lot of things to say, but to start off, one of the things that I wanted to tell you was that you or Poppy didn't know.
Look at her.
It's hard to.
Yeah, you got to.
But I was molested when I was 6 years old. I never told my parents, and they always used to ask me. I never told my mom, and I never felt the need to tell her because of what I had against her. I had a lot of hatred, towards my mom. It was so bad to the fact that the enemy would put thoughts in my head to kill her. And my mom's the type of person that she puts such a front. She won't tell. That's why I was shocked that she wanted to come here, because she will never tell anybody her feelings. I would talk to God. I need somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
And because my mom was like that, I became like that. I'm like, I have nobody to talk to.
So now what I want you to do is look at each other. Just turn and look at each other and look each other in the eyes. Hold hands and just look at each other in the eyes until I tell you to stop. Okay. Now what did that feel like?
Really, I feel good.
How does it feel?
I felt from her spirit a lot of loneliness.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like she's coming here, to fix our relationship, but I feel like she has a lot of things in her heart that she needs to let go. I feel like she feels very lonely, and that's why she keeps blaming herself.
You too? You feel lonely? There you go. Yeah.
That's what my spirit's telling me. I feel lonely.
Yeah. The next story deals with a young lady that had no relationship with her mother for 40 years. She was taken from her mother at the age of 18 months, she never really had the opportunity to have a relationship with her mother because she was told things that she believed was the truth, to later find out, once she was challenged, that it was not the truth at all.
I met my mom when I was 13. When you haven't been in somebody's lives, how do you just come back? It's difficult to just try to pick up where you left off. I was 18 months when I was taken from my mom. So over the years when I met her when I was 13, it just didn't go well because I thought she should be a certain way. And so what do you say to each other when you're making each other feel bad all the time? So I met Dr. Fletcher, and Dr. Fletcher say, when the last time you saw your mom? I said, I haven't seen her in months, maybe a year, whatever. And she said, you can't tell me you're good with your mother and you haven't seen your mom and you've lived 15 minutes away from your mom. And for 2 years, I made it my business to go see my mom at least once a week. About a week ago, I lost my mom. So mothers, daughters, you don't know how long you have, and you don't know what it is to have a relationship with your mom. I suggest you get to it, because life has no guarantees. You only have right now. And if you miss this moment, if you walk out that door and God decides to take her, you'll be very sorry.
What was your question?
Well, my question is losing the 9. I had a son before Sarah was born. He was born premature. He lived for 4 hours, and he died in my arms.
Oh.
And then after he lived, I lost another before Sarah came. So Sarah literally was raised on my chest.
Before we get to Sarah, there was some trauma. There was things that you went through. 9 babies. I mean, when I heard the story, I was like, 9 babies? And you didn't give up.
Nope.
You decided, I am going to stand. I am going to believe God,
on that word.
and I'm going to have a child. I don't care. I can't even imagine, I just can't even imagine it. But to think, 9 babies, most women would have given up. Sarah would not be sitting here. They would have said, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to believe God. So something in you, I don't know if it's the 9 babies that your mother had, but something in you decided, I am not giving up. I'm going to believe God. What was that?
I think it was, I was 13 years old, and that's all I ever wanted in my life, was to have children.
It's gonna make me cry.
It's okay.
That I don't want to leave, but I know in order for me to be an adult, I do.
She wants to go. She wants to live her life. She wants to become a young lady. And you got to get serious about this. Let her go.